Also, let me see the camera. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. It's my first time doing this, so yeah, this is my first live stream I'm doing. So yeah. Now, this is a video or a live stream, you might say, I'm gonna be doing right now. Excuse me, real quick. I'm just thinking about something. This is what I'm thinking about. Like, I'm gonna talk. This is a video I'm supposed to be talking about my series, my the future of my series, Thomas and Timothy, as well as some questions, and also this other thing I wanted to get down about. So yeah. Anyway, for the future of Thomas and Timothy, I've been getting lots of comments about is about Alfred and what the future and all stuff. I'm gonna get something down. I'm gonna get some people. I'm gonna get some people down who don't know my series yet. So the main character of the season is me, of course, aka Tomar. So yeah, and the main antagonist is Caden, aka Jason. So yeah, uh, like the future of Thomas and Timothy. I'll be making a movie called Tomar and the Sodor Engines. And yeah, you can guess who the main antagonist is, so I'm not gonna get too much detail about it. You have to wait and see how the movie turns out, and yeah. I already made a few videos about the season of Thomas and Timothy, and one of them was with my friend Xavier, Malachi, and you guys know what I'm talking about, so I'm not gonna get too much detail. Well, so yeah. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, there'll be new characters. There's already been new characters coming out. So yeah, and Jasper the Tram Engine was one of them. He wasn't made by me. He was made by my friends. So yeah, and there's this other character that's coming out on the season 2. I'm not saying about season 2 or anything like that. I'm saying into season 2. So yeah, like TOO. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's not the point right now. So yeah, one thing I want to also get down to business is that I see some of your comments saying that you guys hate Ben and for what he did. So yeah, see, yeah, I wouldn't say I hate him, but like dislike him because like to me sometimes hate is a very strong word. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I want to tell you guys something about Jason, aka Caden. Uh, Jason, aka Caden, is actually a YouTuber in real life named Caden NWR Productions. I think. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, how come my voice is not matching my body? It's because I got older. That's why. I'm I'm 18 years old now. I just graduated from high school and yeah. What else is there to say? To be honest, being on being on YouTube is something I'm very proud of. To be honest, because when I was younger, I always want to be a YouTuber, and now I am. Have lots of subscribers, have lots of friends that supported me and other stuff. But now, ever since I created Thomas and Timothy, things has been looking out for me. And I really, really, really appreciate you guys for helping me. I love you all. You guys are the greatest of people I ever met who support me and my channel. And I really, really care for you all. And for those who are new to this channel and also new to YouTube, I want to let you all know too. I'm going to give you some tips. One, don't let nobody bring you down. Two, don't ever, ever be ashamed of who you are. And three, most importantly, don't give up on yourself. Because there are a lot of people in the world who just want to keep you, putting you down, and treat you like you're nothing. But let me tell you something. You are special. You are something important. Like like your OC, for example. Some people in Discord make fun of me for being in the Thomas recolor and stuff because I'm an E2. I love the E2s. But I don't let that stop me. I keep moving forward and keeping myself. Look at me now. Anyway, let's see what the comments says. No, no, Alvin, you won't have a episode. You won't have an episode mention you. So sorry, man. You're just a background character that won't be used that much. So yeah, I already know you're an E4. So yeah. Anyway, what else there's to say? Um, yeah, yeah. Like I said, there's nothing much to say for me right now. So yeah, like I said, don't be afraid of who you are, and don't be afraid to show how much you mean to everybody, because it's gonna be a lot of people who look down on you, and a lot of people just doesn't treat you right. Let's see what the comment says. So, yeah. Oh, and there's something I want to get down onto. It's about uh the main attack, like the antagonists, the antagonist characters. Um, Now I'm going to talk about them too. Like first, the main antagonist, Caden, aka Jason. Like like Jason and like I'm gonna say Caden like this one at a time. Caden, a long time ago, me and Caden were friends, and he support. And this is around the time when I was friends with Ben. Around that time, Caden was a okay friend. He was always there for me and Ben, always helping us with videos and stuff. But as time went on, he became more and more depressed. I don't know what the reason is, but uh, I don't know. I just don't know actually. And um, yeah, it's I don't know what to say to this guy. I literally don't. Like the guy is just I don't something was wrong with him. And when I met Xavier and the rest, everything was okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. He's probably depressed. Because let me tell you guys something. He's depressed. He told me the reason he's depressed is because that's who he is. He's just depressed. And as he said that, I said to respect that because I respect lots of people. Not a few. Sorry, I don't know where the few came from. I respect a lot of people. Because deep down, I'm a good person who respects other people's opinions. And when Kata met the others, that all went haywire. Caden started At first, Kate and the others were okay, but as time went on, they started fighting. They started getting on each other, and he's just causing problems for each and every one of them. It's just, I don't know. Oh, I just don't know. He's just something's wrong with him, to be honest. And Kaden tried to get me involved with it, with the situation. And I told him I didn't want to get involved because I don't want to cause too much drama. And I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, Caden started causing lots and lots of problems for the others. And when Xavier and the others told me about it, I didn't want to get involved that much. But after how Caden been treating me and Ben all the times, I couldn't deal with it. And after that, I've been trying to tell Caden to calm down, so that way he could apologize. I told him to apologize too. And then when the others tried to explain what he did wrong, he started over talking them. He started yelling and screaming, and I keep telling him just to listen, but he just doesn't listen. He didn't even listen to me. He kept telling me to shut up and stuff. Like I couldn't deal with him anymore. So we kicked Kane out of the group for good. So yeah, and I ended up scolding him, but still he didn't want to listen. He said he can't tell me what to do, Tomar. And even though I was trying to help, I wasn't trying to tell the guy what to do. I was just telling the guy to calm down from right and wrong. But it is what it is. And to this day, I still like him because one, he stole almost every video I make. He stole my photos on my channel. And to be honest, it's stressful. Now, right now, I'm all good. Caden is Caden is just Caden, okay? And then my friend Malachi gave me an idea what I can do for his OC. Like make replace Jason, like not Jason, or not like replace Caden with Jason, like kill Caden off my Sirius, and Jason would be his replacement and all stuff. But that gave me an idea. What if I combine those two? And that's what I did. Combine Jason with Caden. Like Jason is Caden's new name, and Caden's is his old name. All his own name in my videos a lot recently. And now to this day he's still the main antagonist with my series. So yeah. Now I told you all about Caden and the future, about Thomas and Timothy and other. Sorry, this is my throat. I'm good now. I'm good now. Don't worry, everyone. I'm good. Anyway, now I told you all about Caden and the rest of stuff, and he did, and then the future of Thomas and Timothy. Now we're gonna get down to the last part. Uh, and it's something I want to talk about too. Especially this YouTuber who I don't who I you know where I begin. If you guys didn't know, there's a YouTuber out there named Miguel. aka Miguel the Dark Blue B12. It all began when I started upgrading my series a little more, like getting better and better and better being a YouTuber. Because around the time when I first started doing YouTube channel videos, I wasn't that very good at it because I didn't know how to make actual good videos back then. I was young and eager, but now I got ever since day by day, I started getting better. And support of you guys, and the big support of you guys, as well as my friends on Discord that I made over the years, I became more and more and more better. So I thank you all for helping me and supporting me for everything I've done and giving me the amount of great respect. I really appreciate it, to be honest. I really appreciate it. Now, uh, Miguel, who is, I thought he was at least my friend, my YouTube friend, that is, he started liking my series a little bit more. And at first, we were okay when we were just friends, since I don't talk to him that much. But after I heard all the bad stuff he had done, I became cautious, like keep myself from, putting myself at risk. So, so about that. And when how I put this, and when it came down to, um, how I put this, I'm trying to figure out the words. Figure out the right words. Uh, he started looking at my channel a lot more, and I really appreciate it, to be honest. At first, I did. Then he started saying that can he be in my videos? And I say, yeah, of course you can. At first, everything was going great, and then he kept asking me questions, and some of the questions he asked me were really good, to be honest. And when he was asking me questions, this one question that he asked me is I'm gonna tell you guys something about before I get to the questions. Like what my friend Xavier told me, and he showed us a proof actually. Miguel made comments to my friend at one time that he wanted him to make an art of him killing Ben and Xavier, OCs, and I was shocked, like really shocked the way he said that. He was I found out he was jealous of me and my friendship with those two, and I don't know. He felt like it was unfair that they get lots of attention and he don't. Yeah, like I said, he was jealous of them, and I could tell deep down he kind of is, but and he let his jealousy get the better of him, and yeah, it's a lot, man. Anyway, now we're gonna go back to the questions. Is Miguel? I'm not saying Miguel's questions are terrible, but Miguel asked me one of the most stupidest questions I ever got. Yeah, he kept asking me, Tomar, are let's Tomar this, Tomar that. Uh, Uh, he just asked me on my comments on my newest video, who is Roderick. You know, he literally seen my series. Is if you guys know, Roderick is the A12 from my from Sort of Miss Fallout. So yeah, and to be honest, it was a great season. And I'm gonna tell you guys something this before I continue on with the whole Miguel stuff. Soda Miss Fallout is done. It's over. So yeah. Soda Miss Fallout is completely done. I finished the season. I'm done with Soda Miss Fallout for good. Because I'm working on this new AU called the Capsule Disaster, aka the main character is Stanley. So yeah, but but and I'm gonna and speaking of Stanley, you guys saw in one of those videos that Stanley is have been so called killed, or at least you guys think he got killed by James. But you just have to wait and see what happened to him. And you guys never got an explanation of what really happened to him, or James for that matter. And I'm going to say this: James is still alive. So, yeah. Now we're going back to Miguel. Like, I'm not saying Miguel uh, is answering me with bad questions, but it's just that he saw the videos himself. He could just think for himself, and but hey, people got different mindsets, so that's I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, um, and wait, and speaking of Miguel, Miguel mentioned me. He started asking me a question, and this is about Caden. Caden's at it again, so Caden keep stealing my videos, and he keep mentioning me, my friend Liam, and Miguel. You know, Miguel's not my friend. He keeps stealing my ideas. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, my guy? What the fuck, man? That you could what you can't make good videos now? That's stupid, to be honest. But yeah. But anyways, for those uh who don't like what I'm saying about Miguel, who's not friends with him, um, I'm just trying to tell you guys my perspective. So yeah, from my perspective, I'm like, sorry, my son my throat again. So don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's absolutely nothing serious. I swear. Anyway, back to Miguel. My perspective about Miguel, he's uh, he's he's kind of in the middle with me. Like I don't really like him that much, but at the same time I like him just a little bit, but not too much. I mostly don't like him. So yeah. As for Caden, I fully don't like him because he's nothing but an abusing motherfucker who just wanted to get his way and always steal people's ideas to make his YouTube channel more good. So yeah. Anyways, back to the back to the now. What am I gonna say? Now that's the whole Miguel business out of the way, along with Future. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, there's one more thing I want to say. This is the last. So this is the last thing I'm gonna. Few things I want to get down before I cut the live stream off for this one. Um, is people's OCs. recently I've been getting a lot of comments saying Tomar, can you add me to this? Tomar, can you add me that? People just want me to add their OCs to my videos just because I don't know, probably because their OCs not getting too much attention. I don't know. And to be honest, I kind of don't like that actually because it's my channel after all. For one thing, I'm not saying that OCs are bad or anything like that. And and every time some YouTubers that ask me this, and I told them no, they try to use sometimes use emojis that use some crying emojis. He's act like they're really crying because I didn't want to add their OC to my videos. I told them no. Like, grow the fuck up, my god. I'm sorry, but that's just my decision. You just have to respect that. And I'm not saying their OCs are bad or anything, but still, though, you gotta grow up, man. It's just a YouTube channel, man. You like, you can make your own series. How about you do that? You can make your own series. And still, though, still, it's just I feel like some. I feel like if I made an OC in my videos, there'll be like too many OCs for me to do and too much editing and stuff. So I don't want to overwhelm myself. So and also I don't know the person who made those OCs. So oh yeah yeah I yeah and although some people did ask me me that I talked to about want to add their OC to my videos, those I really who actually really respect my decision. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It's just that I only add OCs to those who I know longer, who I get along with, who I know them from a long time. I know them. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. Or the people who I got to know better. So yeah, like I said, and for me as a person, there's a lot. I don't trust that many people because like there's a lot of people in this world that could take you for granted and treat you poorly and stuff, or use you for their own personal needs. So yeah, I'm that type of person who always want to be careful of who I can trust and care for somebody and treat them with the same respect because that's exactly what I am. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with you guys. I'm saying I'm just trying to be careful of my own personal self. Like take things slow, be careful, or not not avoid being kidnapped some sorts because like I can fight actually. I can really fight. So yeah. But anyway, the people on who's watching my live stream who I'm talking about the people that asked me to add their OCs in my series, the ones that who are new to YouTube or comment on my channel and stuff. And I'm not saying that some of you guys who actually respect my decision not to add you in my series. I'm just gonna say this right out of the chest. Please, please, please do not ask me to add your OCs to my videos. Okay, please. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with your OC. My bad. There's nothing wrong with your OC. There's nothing wrong with you at all. Absolutely not. Absolutely no way. There's nothing wrong with you. You guys are good just the way you are. It's just that I only IOC to people who I know longer. So yeah. Anyway, what else? Is there one thing I want to talk about? Is there anything I need to talk about my service or anything like that? Like that? Oh yeah, I think there's one thing I want to talk about as well. About it's about my OC. No, I'm not changing my OC anytime soon. Never in my life I'm changing my OC because I love the way I am. I look. I think in my perspective, I think it look unique. If you guys disagree, I respect that. Really do. Anyway, my OC. You already know my personality since I made a community post about it. So, uh, what else I need to talk about my OC? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about my OCs. No life, aka my life. First, my OC was in my series. First of all, my OC was built in 1916, and at the Lund Brand South Coast Railway, of course, since I'm an E2. I have a best friend named Billy, as well as Xavier. Do I have a girlfriend? Do I have my OC? Do I have a girlfriend on my OC? Uh, that's a story for another day. So yeah, like Victor Tanzis always say, that is a story for another day. But anyway, and that I have two coaches named Alex and Cindy, and I have a branch line just like my brother Thomas. This my branch line's at Great Warrington with who works with Stanley. But like, there's another piece of track. There's another set of points there's another set of points that led straight towards that leads away from the Great Warrington Station, and loops around the tramway. And yeah, so yeah, and also there's a quarry on my branch line. So yeah, if you guys before I get continue on, like I want to explain about how in the world is a quarry on the branch line. Like, you guys remember where Jasper made his debut on on his first episode? The quarry where Billy was coming from or coming to or whatever. Um Billy was Billy Bill that line Billy was on is not on the Farquhar branch line. That was not the Farquhar branch line, I'll let you guys know. That was the Great Warrington branch line. So like, yeah, the branch line Billy was on was not the Farquhar branch line, but my branch line. We have a quarry on the branch line as well as a coaling plant. So yeah. Anyway, back to me. Uh, what else? Who else in my OC? What else to say about my OC? Like from beside my other friends, my other OC friends I've made over the years. There are some total friends I care to as well, who I love to talk to as well. Oh, my OC's Sodor engine friends. I have a lot. Every last one of the Sodor engines is my friends. So yeah, but the engines I like to talk to more are Donald and Douglas, Duck and Oliver, Toad. Who else? Duncan and I are close friends. Our close friends. And Duncan gets along with me very well, despite his grumpiness. He still sees me as a value engine. Who else? Who else? Thomas, obviously, because he's my brother. Thomas is also my best friend as well, along with Timothy, who's also my brother. Who else? Percy, James at times, if he's not too boastful. Edward, especially, because he's old and wise. Bill and Ben at times. As long as they're not too cheeky, then that's fine. They're fine. Timothy didn't want Burning Engine because he and I have a great friendship. Every time I visit the clay pits, I mostly visit the clay pits every now and then. Boko, Murdoch, Bear, Neville, Molly, and Dennis at times, as long as he's not that lazy. Cause yeah. Who else? And the friends I made along the way. One of the greatest friends I made along the way, the Logging Locos, aka Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand. And as you all know, yes, Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand are my favorite characters, and it's not a joke. They're actually my favorite characters. I love Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand. To my perspective, they're like the greatest characters I love ever because like I love their personalities. They're pretty funny. I love the way Ferdinand keeps saying "That's right" all the time. It just takes me off. I love when Bash and Dash finish each other's sentences. It's To be honest, it actually builds character to my perspective because like Dash, Dash, and Ferdinand are characters from the as I call it the Sharon Miller episodes because like the engines always rhyme all the time. So yeah, people have been saying the that some of the rhyming in the CGI series are pretty annoying, in my perspective, yes, they're very annoying sometimes. But it actually kind of makes sense in my perspective as well. Sorry, I don't know how it makes me up a little, but yeah. But I'm thinking if I can just guess, it's probably the reason they keep rhyming because to build more character. That's what I could say, to build more character. And comes to the Logging Locos. When Misty Island Rescue went into the world, a lot of people been started hating on it because the Logging Locos, as well as far as was told from Ben around this time when I was still friends with him. It's something to do with Bash was floating on his chassis. I clearly don't see that in the movie. I don't know where he got this from, but I think he got a photo somewhere, but I just didn't tell him to show me because I couldn't bother or even care that much. I mean, we've seen a lot of factory errors, right? Like Salty Bush to a truck in Soda Legend of Lost Treasure, and other shit that I could think of. That's pretty much the only thing I could think of. So yeah, to be honest, the Logging Locos are the goats in my opinion. They're the legend goats in my opinion. And I just wish they could be used more. And like, I wish they can be used more. Like, put in a few more episodes. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with them? I get they're very annoying at times, but still, they're part of the railway now. So surely they should get some screen time too. Same could be said for other characters that were taken out, like Murdoch or Arthur or Boko or Bear, for example. I don't know about Bear because he's like a Railway Series character, but still. Oh, and by the way, Jinty and Pug, they were going to make a CGI appearance. I'm not sure that, but they were going to make a CGI appearance. But like, and guess what? Mattel didn't bother to put them back on. Like, what the friggity fuck up, Mattel? What the friggity fuck, Mattel? What's wrong with Ginty and Pug? They were about to make their appearance, and you just screw them aside like that? Like it's nothing? And in Big World Big Adventures, one of the worst movies these people have been saying. In my opinion, Big World Big Adventures was mid in my opinion. Man, because there's literally almost no action at all, except the old Thomas rescuing Nia thing. Like, who's the villain? Who's the villain of that movie? People been saying. I've been thinking the main antagonist was Ace because he's been doing a lot of shitty stuff, but with Thomas. and annoying Neo to death, screwing her mind up. But still, who is the actual main antagonist? So yeah. And when Thomas and Friends was over, I was like, damn. So this is it. This is it. Thomas and Friends was over. That I was pissed off when I heard that Thomas and Friends was now canceled for good, and I thought I would never see it again. I was like, no, Thomas, you were my childhood, my guy. And my voice just cracked too. I just realized that my voice just cracked. Oh my god. Anyway, and when All Just Go hit, I was like, we're probably getting some. I guess they do care for Thomas still. And All Just Go was a complete train wreck because long arm. Look, I'm gonna use my arm as a demonstration. They now have the ability to stretch their arms with their wheels. Oh my god! When they do that, they look like spiders. They look like spiders on wheels. Oh my god! Thomas kind of reminded me of this video game that I heard on YouTube called Choo Choo Charles, and when I started look, and when it got worse when time went on, I wouldn't say Ons Go exactly that bad. That bad is that it's just something. It's something, in my opinion. Yes, it's bad, in my perspective, it's kind of bad because how are our engines? How in the universe world are engines supposed to stretch their arms out or jump off tracks like that? Doesn't make sense. But like, I guess they just yank themselves off the tracks. They just yank themselves off the tracks, causing them to go into the dirt or something like that. I don't know. But hey, that's them for you. That's and when I but however the Always Go engines I really like are Bruno, Skiff, James, Perspective. I love James. He's my favorite character on Always Go because part James's personalities kind of match me a little bit to be honest, and my OC as well sometimes. And Toby the Tram Engine. I absolutely love Toby. Toby in Let's Go was pretty. Toby is a really nice episode, to be honest, in my opinion. Even though it's a little, it was way and a little off. It was still a good episode to watch, and it was actually really fun too. I love the way Toby and Thomas and Percy went side by side. Before I continue, I want to say hello to my to my friends that joined the live stream. So yeah. Anyway, back to Toby. Hello, everybody. Anyway, back to Toby. I love the way Thomas and Percy went side by side of Toby like that. Like it really fills the gap. Like the Farquhar engines are back together again. Now we just need Mavis and Dave and the whole group to get back together. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, All Let's Go was okay in my opinion. I love every time James appears. James James is the Ames is one of the only engines that is actually a real engine in my opinion because he pulls so many trucks and vans and tankers, lots of tankers. Those tankers were assholes to be honest. Like I don't like the way they make fun of Percy like that. But I know they have a reason to because Percy made some stupid mistakes. But still, like those like the signs problem. The sign episode with Percy is kind of good and kind of bad in my opinion. So that's my opinion of that episode. But yeah, All's Go was mid in my opinion. Like, and to be honest, Edward Henry don't even speak at all. Not even Duck. Not even Duck. Even speak. Duck was Duck. appeared with his slip coaches, and he hadn't made a single talking appearance. Like literally, he never talked. He literally never talked. And neither did Edward Henry. Not snuff in their nose or anything like sound of snuff in their nose and stuff like that. I mean, they whistled. That's whistle, but that's all they did. Like, what the fuck, Mattel? Oh, why would you treat those good old engines so poorly? Come on, give Edward and Henry a speaking role. Like, get Edward an old man voice, or Henry a big strong man voice. Still, give us anything but not a speaking role. That's stupid. Hey, Darwin Douglas were meant to appear too, but in all this go, and they hardly made an appearance. Donald only got one merchandise of All This Go, and Douglas never got an appearance, or a moralized version of himself. And I saw people on YouTube created their All This Go versions of Donald Douglas, which is very peak, by the way. Still, though, what the fuck, Mattel? What you mean? I don't know why you think you're cooking, but you're really not cooking, to be honest. I like Kana and Sandy because they're also one of my favorite characters. Because at least they're actually side good characters. And I want to tell you guys something about all these Go characters. Like all these Go characters like Kana, Bruno, Sandy, this is other character. What was her name? She was a green crane. What was her name? She's this green crane from All This Go that it's not Cranky because Cranky's a guy. She looks like Cranky, but she looks like Carly from Thomas and Friends. What was her name? Tessa. There we go. Tessa. There we go. Tessa is one of my favorite characters as well, despite her not appearing that much. Characters like Kana, Sandy, and Bruno. No, they're canon in my series. To be honest, yeah, they just never been used that much. They've been all over the island so much. So yeah, that's the only reason why they haven't made one single appearance because they've been all over the island. And since Connor's the fastest engine on Sodor, it's make kind of sense. And yeah, Bruno is mostly on the mainland. Bruno is mostly on the mainland because, that's what as most great runs do. Because Bruno's mostly on the mainland, traveled by mainline engines. Yeah. Uh anyway, what I was gonna say. So I was thinking about what I should say next, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, Bruno's mostly on the mainland. So yeah, that's why he never made one single appearance in my series. So yeah, what else? Uh as for Sandy, she's mostly working on maintenance duties. That's why. The mainly reason why you haven't seen her that much because she's all over Soda as well doing maintenance work. So since Sandy and Soda Rail Repair, I'm planning to give him a name soon. So yeah, yeah, do maintenance work together, and they do ballast runs as well. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. So yeah. So don't worry, guys. Who actually friends with not friends? My bad. Who actually like Sandy, the Bruno and Kana and all this go. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're still canon. They're canon. So don't worry. Yeah, Bruno is actually from America since he's an American caboose. So yeah. Yeah, and fun fact too, Bruno actually in my universe, Bruno actually came from America. America, to be honest. So yeah. Bruno and Diesel are in all his go are also are friends and as well as your if you guys didn't know. For those you wish you guys probably did know, so yeah. In my universe, Diesel and Bruno are also friends. So yeah. They're actually close friends. So yeah. Also, Aaron Bird doesn't know Diesel still is friends with Bruno because yeah. Not Dino. I'm sorry. I meant to say Diesel. I call him Dino. Diesel. Diesel has a reputation to keep up, because he's full of surprises. I say the mean of stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, back to now. What I was gonna say. Oh yeah, there's something else. Since I since heard that, so you all sorry, I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say, trying to put to words. Okay. Oh, here it is. Um, since you and I heard about the new Thomas and Friends show, Thomas and Friends reboot, move for 2026. Ex- I I honestly was amazed how good Mattel pulled that off. I'm honestly amazed how they managed to make Thomas so good. Like, I know he still has his on to go face, and I'd rather have the black eyes, but hey, blue eyes work well. When I saw Thomas with blue eyes, he kind of reminds me of Montague from Tobias and Half Pariah and Tobias and the Arcade Merchant. It was always so funny, to be honest. But anyways, back to what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You have conflict feelings about this. It's okay. Anyways, that makes me wondering. What characters besides Thomas, Percy, and Rosie? Because James has been completely kicked off of the trio. Rosie's been taken over. For yes, I know you are, man. Anyways, yeah. What else does it say? It makes me wonder what other new characters we're gonna get besides Thomas and the other team members. I know we're getting like characters like Edward or Emily or even Toby for that matter, but still, who will get like we gained Oliver for that matter. We gained Oliver and Toad for that matter, and Doug as well. That's pretty cool. And I heard we gained some narrow gauge engines as well, like the entire narrow gauge rowing gang. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take this phone with me upstairs. And but anyway, yeah, Duke is coming back as well. This is so amazing, man. Oh, what else was I talking about? I heard that I heard from a few comments that Boko might come back. That Boko will be coming back, and I hope he does come back. I'm hoping that I've been wondering when would Boko appear again in the seasons, like when, and probably he might be coming back. Who knows? So yeah. Anyways, anyways, we're gonna take a quick break from the live stream and stay here and talk, and I'll be back for sure. Don't worry. Right, you all just stay tight. We're gonna take a break from the live stream, and in the meantime, talk with some people, some videos until I come back. So don't worry. I'll be back for sure. You all stay tight. Hey guys, I'm back, and we're back. Sorry it took so long. Took a little while longer than expected. If that's not too long, then that's great. I was helping my parents with something, so yeah. Anyways, now back to what I'm saying. Like, I hope we gain new characters though. I just, I was just wondering. That's all. Like, I want characters like Neville, Molly, or Dennis to come back, or even Billy for that matter. But still, though, yeah, yeah. What's up? Now, before I ask this guy's question or getting down to business or anything like that, studios. Let's see here. Studios. That's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. So yeah. Okay, back to this guy's question. When he writes the question down, let me see. Let me see what he writes. So he hasn't write a question yet, so yeah, I'm just gonna continue until he writes the question. So like, anyway, I hope we get new characters. So I hope we get new characters in the seasons because like, if the reboot is good, if the reboot is actually good as you know, Patel promised us, then hopefully it's actually good. So yeah, let me see what this guy said now. He said, I want a word in the way that doesn't sound like I'm coming for you and trying to insult you. What? What? Eh, I don't know what he mean by that, but yeah. Oh, he said what are your goals in life in terms? Well, well, as right now, I finished graduating from high school, so I'll be going to college. So that's in my hometown, so I won't be too close to my house. And also, I'm planning to get a job too at a grocery store, so just to help my grandma out. Yes, I was in high school, but now I graduate from high school. So yeah, so yeah, yeah. But yeah, thank you for that. So yeah, while I'm in college, I plan to get a job. I'm gonna study engineering stuff. So yeah, how to fix stuff and yeah, yeah. No, I don't believe I am. So yeah. Anyway, anyway, as for I'll keep that in mind. Anyways, um, as some, if you guys didn't know, I live with my grandma, and I'm helping her so much. I've been living with my grandma since the day I was born. And as for some people know, I used to live with her and my dad. And I used to live with her and my dad. But My dad unfortunately passed away. He was a good father to me. He actually taught me everything I need to know. And he told me this one time that I should make a YouTube video about him. It's around the time I was still new to YouTube. And all he wants to do is see me be happy. He loves the way I always thank you. My dad always loves to see me very happy. He supported me. He always see me as a valued person. He always trusts me. He always cared for me, man. It's he's the best, to be honest. My mother, well, my mom lives in Texas. So yeah. My mom, my dad weren't even married around the time. They were still boyfriend and girlfriend when they had me. So yeah, when they broke up because they were going to separate places and stuff. Um, mom moved to Texas. Says she asked me if I want to come with her, but I told her no, cause I want to stay with my dad and my grandma, which she respect that. She wants to take me. She asked me if I want to go, but she wanted she the reason she moved is because she got a job. That's why. She got a job at a different place, which is Texas. And she wants to take me with her, but she wants to ask me if I want to go. She didn't break up my family. She just wanted to move her own ways. And my family still loves and trusts her. Or it what and nobody and please guys don't hate her. Don't hate her at all. Don't hate her. She did nothing wrong. She did absolutely nothing wrong. She didn't abandon me. She didn't do anything like that. She asked me. What was that? She no. She had a job. She left. She asked me at first, do I want do I want to go with her? And I told her I didn't want to go with her because I want to stay with my dad. And she respected because she knows my dad's a very good person. Could take care of me as well. And so don't think she doesn't have the full. No, oh, I don't. Oh no, it's not that deep to be honest. It's not that deep. Don't just let you know. There's nothing wrong with it. I really respect your decisions because my parents were going to different directions. That's why. That's why. That they went. There was nothing wrong with. There was nothing wrong with that. It's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all. Just going. They're just a bunch of people going through different directions. Different directions. So in different directions of life because they have. Like I said, they were going to different directions in their lives. That's what I'm trying to say here. And after she left, she does call me. She does call me. Don't worry, guys. Every day, my mom calls me to make sure I'm okay, and she and I always have conversations too. She's actually one of the people that I managed to get to how I am today. You know, graduate from high school, being myself, having friends who actually cares for me, and I gotta thank my mom and my dad for helping me too. And to be honest, it's been it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, man, to have a have some really great parents by my side. The reason why they broke up, because they're just people going to different directions. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't ask what that like. They got their own purposes in life. They just want to get down. That's all. Mom, mom wants to move to Texas because she got a job there. And she has, and then she started having this conversation with my dad that, you know, if she could take me with her. So they decided to ask me. Well, yes, that's the reason. And mom asked me if I want to go with her because she said I don't have to go if I don't want to. So after thinking it over, I told her that I wanted to stay with my dad, which she actually respects. She no, hey, no, she's not trash. She's not trash. They, like I said, my dad and my mom weren't even together. They weren't even married, bro. They weren't married. They weren't married when they had me. No, they're not. She's not trash. And don't talk about my mother that way, ever. I don't like when people do that to my family. I'm that type of person who just don't want nothing to happen to his family. My mom was not trash. She was absolutely not trash, bro. Bro, my dad, my mom were young when they were a little younger when they had me. They were adults, yes, but still though, they've been busy with their own lives. And honestly, I don't blame them. Bro, they're not trash. My mom didn't abandon me. And my dad and my dad don't hate having me or my mom. He doesn't hate my mom at all. They're they're like best friends. She did take a college letter. Yo, you wanna know something? On my graduation, my mom came to visit me. She actually said something to me that I thought I never heard her say. She didn't left her family. She did not. Let me tell you guys something. Mom, even though I didn't think, even though, sorry, trying to concentrate myself right now. She's a doc. She works at this place that, she works at this school in Texas as a nurse. So, yeah. Now let me explain to you guys about, what she told me when she moved back. This is on the day of my graduation. She told me, even though I knew it wasn't her fault, she still felt like it is her fault. She told me she was sorry, and she didn't want to abandon me. She probably thinks I think she abandoned me. But I told her she didn't abandon me because I had my grandma to take care of me and my dad. And guess what? She still felt sorry for that. That's why she took me to this. She wanted to make it up to me, even though no, it was entirely her fault. But she still felt like it is her fault. So she took me to this food place, to celebrate me and also to make up for what she did. She wants to spend every single day with me to make up for everything she did. So don't say my mom's trash. Never ever say that. I took a lot of offense to that. She didn't. Hey, don't just don't stop. Just stop. Don't be rude, please. She didn't abandon me, but she felt like she did. Yes, she's a great mom. She didn't abandon me. She hadn't abused me. She didn't do anything wrong to me. I just, she didn't abuse me or anything like that. I'm not trying to raise my voice at you. She's a great mom, and I love her very much. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice at you. It's just that I care so much about my family, and I don't want nothing to happen to them. They're the only family I had left. It's not funny, guys. But yeah, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. So yeah, I know. I'm just saying. But look, she's a great person. She loves and support me. She she always do her best to make me happy. She sent me clothes, O's, and she sent me some money sometimes when she gets paid off of work. She is a very good mom, and she gave me birthday gifts as well. She's the reason. She's one of the reasons why I have Toby Oliver, player Edward. Let me. In matter of fact, let me show you guys. She's the reason why I have these guys with me right now. Player Edward, James, even this duck. All of these engines is all because of her. She's a great person. Yes, yes, that's what she thought as well. She said that she's not a very good mom either because she felt like she abandoned me. But I told her it wasn't her fault because she made her choice and it's okay. As long as I love her, that and as long as she loved me, because she loves me to death, man. When I was born, she loved me to bloody death. And she always called me her little baby because even when she returned back, she still called me that because to her, I'm just a little baby to her. Thanks, guys. And all those engines I got was because of my mom. She is the reason why I have them now, and I thank God for that. She's a very good person because my dad wants to stay with my grandma. My mom, she wants me to. My mom just. What can I say about my mom? She is everything I love in a mother because she got a job there. But still, though, she asked me if I want to come with her, but I told her I want to stay with my dad. Bro, bro, because she got a job there, she wants to work there. It's not her fault, entirely her fault, but she felt like it is her fault. And to be honest, it's part of life, man. Let me tell you guys something. Some sometimes I know she'll have to, but that's on her. That's her. And she told me when she returned back home, she felt very bad for leaving me. Even though she called me, she didn't want to break up her family. Don't say that. Don't say that. My dad and my mom went to different directions. So they thought it's best they broke up. So yeah. She didn't abandon her family. She didn't want to leave her family and she didn't want to separate from family. Look, My mom, my dad want to go on different directions. I'm not. I'm not telling her about you guys about her business. Come on, man. Man, don't do that. I'm not telling about anything. I'm not telling about anything she got, man. Come on, man. Still though, she didn't abandon me. She felt like she did. She calls me, she texts me, she always helped me. Every time I have stress problems, she will always be the first one that comes to my mind. If you guys have a problem with that, then that's on you. I'm not gonna stop you guys. But yeah, my mom loves, she respects, and always cares for me. And to be honest, I love her very much. I know, but please don't talk badly about my mom or my family, please. Just please don't. Because oh, and good news. Um, my mom said she's planning to move back in with me. She's planning because she got finished. She said she got to finish school first. Or first, don't think she's gone back to school, but like some parents go to other schools just to do some other things. I don't know, but like seriously, yeah. My mom said she's planning to move back in with me because like I said, she got her own personal life to clean up, and then that would be good. Like work for one thing, and she got classes because some parents go to school, well, not like not like actual school where kids go to learn stuff, but yeah, pretty much. But yeah, yes. Like Caden, for example, I'm completely ashamed of him for not listening and being such a brat. So yeah, so everyone, like, let me ask you guys something. If somebody was actually evil, wouldn't they feel bad what they did? Yeah, what they did. Well, if you felt remorse, then yes. Because my mom was not abusing me. She was not. She was not a bad person. She's not a horrible person. She just felt like she is. And yes, I had to admit some of that she should feel bad for not staying with me. But still though, she's still a good person, man. Please don't be rude to her. A true villain or evil person would not feel bad for their decisions. She is a good person. She felt like she's not a good person. Even though I don't hate my mom. No, I never gonna hate my mom. I'm not going to be upset by my mom. I'm just gonna respect her. Yeah, she is. She's fixing it. She wants to spend every single day with me. She promised me, and she always keep her promises. Let me remind you. This one time, when I was small, she promised me she'll take me to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm 18 years old, but anyway, she promised me she'll take me to Chuck E. Cheese, and she did. It was a great moment, to be honest. And I always love spending time with mom too because like she made me feel great sometimes. I'm playing with you. She made me great every day. Every time she visits me, mom says she'll. Mom says she's gonna take me to a great place. Mom, right now, mom has gone back to Texas. So yeah, she said she's planning to come back too. She got finished. everything she's going on, like work and school, and then she's gonna come straight back here. Yeah, exactly. Like, Uh, yeah, she was the best, to be honest. She always liked to see me happy. But yeah, yes, I will admit even though she did leave for Texas, she did some good things for me while she's at Texas. She sent me packages and stuff of clothes and some spray, some that spray you put on your clothes to make you smell good. No, no, not at all. She always trying to look after me, and I really appreciate it. She's a very great person. She says she'll do everything she can to make. I'm not telling you nothing, man. You don't have to know about my health insurance. Are you crazy? No, I'm not telling you guys my personal business. That's not fair. That's just wrong. But yeah, as for right now, she's back in Texas. She's fine, but don't worry. In 2 weeks, she said in 2 weeks she's gonna come back and live with me. Because she wanted to live very close to me, so that way she can keep a good eye on me to make sure I'm safe. Because I'm still a little baby to her, the little baby Tomar she knows. I'm not. But anyway, despite all that, my mom's a very good person, and I'm lucky to have my mom in my life. Oh, and speaking of my mom, I made an OC for my mom. If you guys, if you guys didn't know what OC that is you guys should go. If you guys do know what my OC is, I made a video about her and my grandma on Mother's Day a couple. Oh, I think it was last year. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, yeah. My mom loves the way I always like playing trains and stuff because like she was the reason why I bought my first Thomas and Friends and set ever. So yeah. So please, guys, don't say you hate her. Don't hate her, please, please. She's a great person. She means well. Don't just don't. Yes, of course. Literally, everybody has health insurance. Almost everybody in this world have health insurance. I'm like the youngest in my family, to be honest. I have two older sisters, and that's it. No brothers. Yeah, please, please, please. Yeah, yeah. She's a well-respected person. She really is. In and she's planning to get a job when she lives back with me as well. Honestly, I never seen that show to be honest. But yeah. Anyways, what else is there to say? To say Uh, what else is there to say? Actually, there's nothing else to say. Actually, let me think. Let me think. Stop getting distracted. For what? From what? Did you do your physical for school already? Of course. Wait. Oh wait. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I've been doing that. But yeah. Uh what else is there to say? Like, what else? Oh yeah, something else. Season 6 of Thomas and Timothy will be the last season of my channel of Thomas Timothy. Uh, no, not doing that. I'm not doing it just because you're asking me about that. No, no. Anyways, yeah. Season 6 of Thomas and Timothy will be the last season of. No, I'm not. I'm saying season 6 of Thomas and Timothy will be the last season of that of the Thomas Timothy. So yeah, then there'll be the movie of it. Yeah, the movie. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, there'll be a movie for the after season 6. I'm planning to make that. So yeah. So yeah. And for the person who said it's for your help, please stop talking about that, please. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that I don't really trust that much because there's a lot of bad people out there in this world. So I'm trying to be careful and stuff. Yeah. I like cars. And stop telling me to stop getting distracted because I'm not distracted. It's my life stream after all. Anyways, I like cars and trucks. What else? What's I like? It's a lot of stuff I like actually. Things with engines. Well, no, there's not all things I like have engines. So what else? I'm not getting distracted. I'm trying to think what else I like. I love spending time with my friends and family, and that's pretty much it, really. Yeah, I want to be an engineer. And I'm studying that too. So yeah. So after that, after so after the I finish college, like graduate from college, I'm going to continue working at the grocery store and help my grandma. my math and science scores are actually good. So yeah. So don't ask me about anything else that involves my personal life, please. Just don't. Cause like just don't ask. Please. So okay, stop. Just stop, please. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, let's see. Okay, uh, because man, just stop, okay? I look, I know you want to help. I really appreciate it, but I'm completely fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Really. Anyways, what else is there to say? What? What? Uh, stop. I just don't want you to talk about it. Stop. I don't need help. Yes, I don't need help. I'm fine. Look, now I'm gonna take you guys some lessons. Actually, bro, I have nothing to do. I'm just only here in case my grandma calls me again. Because like I help my grandma all the time at home. So yeah. Anyways, what else is there to talk about? And oh yeah, the lessons thing. So yeah. Okay. Like the lesson for this guys is to understand that there are a lot of bad people out there, so it's best you be careful around them. Like don't trust them entirely because there are a lot of bad people out there that wants to take you for granted. Like like people on the internet sometimes. People on the internet, especially YouTube, will want you to do things you don't want to feel comfortable about doing. And once you already know my name, if you already know my name, and it's my, but I'll give you a hint. It's my OC's name. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, there are a lot of bad people out there that just want to take you for granted and treat you with disrespect. So yeah, the best thing to do is be careful. And two, pursue your dreams. Don't let nobody bring you down. And four, oh, I said four. My bad. And I, I better say. Did I say three already? I don't know, but I'm gonna say three anyway, just in case I forgot. Three. I'm sorry, I'm still can't get out of the fact I said four by accident. Oh, oh, that's cool. Good job, man. Good job. Always respect Jesus. He's your best friend. I'm a Christian as well, cause I go to church. So yeah. Anyways, four. Not four. I said three. My bad. Three. I, yeah. But anyway, three. Always make sure that the people that you're close with are actually who actually cares for you. Cause like there's some, you're right. Cause like yeah, but I'm fine really. To be honest, I'm fine. Cause like I got my family and friends to support me and carry me on the way. So yeah, and I got Jesus on my side. What else? Oh yeah. Um, three. Make sure your friends actually care for you. That's the most important part. Make sure your friends actually care for you. And four. Um, make sure there are a lot. I'm gonna say this right now. Okay, what you need help with. And four, uh, there are people out there who wants to use you for their personal needs. So always make sure that the person won't take you for granted, won't treat you horrible, or make you feel like a bad person. So yeah. So always be careful. Sorry, I had to do a little stretch there. So be careful of who you with. So yeah. Where's my friends will care? I did. Yeah, I know you feel actually. Well, before I get on to the other question you have right there, I'm going to get onto this one you have. I honestly know how you feel because, like, when I was small, I would always look down by some people. The only ones that never looked me down are my family. Hey, and I have this one friend who never betrayed me. So yeah, when I was younger, I was kind of a joke to the people who bullied me. I was being bullied. I was mistreated by them. I was always being picked on, and I will and I couldn't deal with it. So so my father, and my sister decided to train me to fight, aim me to fight back. So so I wouldn't be a, so I wouldn't let those. Yeah, I'm a human like everyone else. Like, let me tell you something. They picked on me because I like trains, like Thomas and Friends. They said Thomas was for babies and stuff. Oh, and I decided to screw that. My dad, my sister, and my mom taught me how to defend myself. They always encouraged me to do things the right way and always treat me the respect how I was deserved to be treated. So my dad, my sister taught me to fight, and I got better and better, and I did the right thing. So now, because of my mom and my dad and my sister's help, in fact, and my entire family actually, I was able to defend myself, and now I'm the person I am today. Yeah, sure. What's up? Anyways, while he's trying to ask a question, the next one I was going to tell him is that you that you could just respect my decisions, okay? You could just respect my decisions, okay? So that's all you can do to be a good person. You gotta respect some that my decisions. If I don't need help, I don't need help. So yeah, yes, I've been called that. I've been called that many times, but I always roast them back though. And this one kid said, hey Tomar, why are you so special, Ed?" And I told him this. Well, at least I know what deodorant is, which is a good comeback. And he never bought me again after that. Yeah, me too. But I never let that bother me. 'Cause I know there's people out there that actually care for me, and I was right. There's this one friend, and at school, at my high school, who's going to the same college as me, actually loves and respects me, and she's the reason why I feel so happy. She made me happy. Well, she's not my girlfriend or anything like that. Oh, at least I want her to be my girlfriend, but I haven't told her yet. So, yeah, but that's not important right now. She respected me, and I have thanked her so much for being by my side. I've never felt this alive since ever, man. Look, look. The most important thing about this lesson is that to not let anyone put you down. Be yourself. Be proud. Embrace it. Believe in yourself. Don't let nobody bring you down. Anyways, ways. And now I'm gonna explain about like season. Yeah, if you gotta remember Tobias, the tram engine. So yeah, yeah. Before I get it down, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not saying that's completely wrong with that. I'm saying that there's some people who just want to bring you down to the ground. So don't let that stop you. But anyways, you gotta remember Tobias is my friends on Discord tell me why you sometimes rip off in some episodes from Tobias and Arcane Merchant just because my OC has powers, has hybrid powers like Toby. I'm gonna say this right now, and also about Montague as well. Yeah, I know you aren't. No, you aren't. Don't. I know you aren't. No, I. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. It's okay. It's all right. Just calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody has problems. But our flaws is what makes us who we are. That's we're not all perfect in this world. Yes. But our flaws makes us who we are. So don't let that stop you for who you become. To be honest, it makes you become a better person. Yeah, everyone has problems, but deep down they have flaws in them. That too. That too. But there's always a way to fix things. To fix it. You just gotta believe in yourself. And always know that God's always by your side to help you carry you on those problems. Like fixing things, it's like a finish line. It's like a finish line, to be honest. It's like a finish line. Like you're trying to race to get out from the problems and stuff, but still, don't worry. In time, everything will get better. If it makes you feel any better, we can. If it makes you feel any better, we don't have to talk about that these kind of stuff anymore. If you don't want to, I respect that. I'm the type of person who will do anything he can to make sure everything's go great, to make sure everyone of my family and friendships with everybody is okay and stuff. I don't know. Sorry, I couldn't talk today. Oh, okay. It is. It really is. But it's also kind of the truth, actually. It's also I'm trying my what I'm trying to say is that to encourage yourself to to not let those disabilities or flaws do anything to affect your life. No matter what anybody says, don't let that stop you. But anyway, wait, uh, there was something else I want to talk about before we got to that part. What else? Because I see a good person because I see you as a good person. Everyone, everyone is a great person in my eyes. Even though there are some bad people out there, there's always a good person. You know you're not. Well, I don't even know, to be honest. I think I have autism as well, but I didn't let that stop me. Like, I stutter. Sometimes I stutter. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I stutter and sometimes it just gets into me. It just gets me. It just gets into me. But it just gets to me. But I didn't let that stop me. I know what you're trying to say. Not everyone, and you're right. Not everyone is great because some people could be weak. But the only thing that's weak about them is that they don't have, you know, respect. The respect. That's the respect. You should get. No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I don't need that because it's part of me, and I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of it. No, I'm not Thomas. My name is Tomar. I'm not Thomas. No, I'm completely fine. As much as I respect you trying to help me, I'm completely fine regardless. So keep saying I'm not fine. I'm really am. So please respect my decision. Thank you. It's part, like I said, it's part of me. And to be honest, I don't like stuttering as much, but I feel like stuttering is just part of who you are. That's exactly what I'm proud of to be. So, as much what I think of how I'm fine, because I know I am. Because no matter how much I feel like I want to give up, let me tell you guys something. I don't give up at all. You want to know why? See, yeah, don't let that stop you. Don't let none of the bad stuff stop you from being who you are. Remember who you are. Don't let nobody stop you. And if you feel insecure, it's fine. Being insecure is part of who you are as well. You can't be happy all the time, but you can be happy if you remember that you have everyone to guide you. Everyone that loves you for you will always be there to guide you. So I literally said that. I literally just said I literally said your question. What makes me think I'm fine is because I know I am. I got my family, my friends, and everybody who loves me for me, including you guys on YouTube who loves me for me. Yes, I did actually. But anyway, that's not important right now. What makes me think what makes me think I'm fine is because I know I am. I have my family, I have my friends, and I have you guys on YouTube who everyone who loves me for me. It works when you have somebody out there that loves you for yourself, not not for what. Look, there's other people out there who wants to change you, who wants to make you feel like you're nothing. But let me tell you something. That's not how it wholly works. But it works if somebody loves you for yourself. You gotta find the right people for you, and like you for you. It doesn't work like that. Yes, it take time, but you at least you the most important thing is that you love yourself the most. What I'm not saying you're bullying me, and I understand you try to help me. I'm just telling you that I'm fine regardless. If I say I'm fine, you just gotta respect that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore, okay? Just don't talk about this anymore, all right? Look, I'm gonna say this last. I'm gonna say this one more time, so before I move on to the next thing, cause we've been on this live stream for 113 minutes and 28 seconds. Hold on a second. Okay, I know you're not bullying me. I know you want to help me, but please respect my decision. I'm fine. Omar, I was supposed to listen. Okay, thank you. Okay. I want to move on from the whole thing. Anyway, what you guys remember to buy? If you guys remember, I know you. I know you're not. Okay. Anyway, moving on from that. Okay, I'm just gonna get on the cut the chase. You guys remember Tobias, the tram engine, right? Tobias from Tobias Arcade Merchant, and as you all know, okay, thank you. You guys remember Tobias, the tram engine? You know, he's Toby's original life, body, something like that. Yeah. And Tobias is, the main antagonist in Tobias and Arcade Merchant. I always think that Henrietta is the main character of Tobias and Arcade Merchant, to be honest. But anyway, but anyway, Tobias. Sorry, guys. I was just looking at what he said. Look, I'm gonna pause for that, Brent. Oh my I know it's just that I was trying to hear what this guy's saying, and I can't continue if he keeps thinking. I'm not saying that he's bullying me. I'm just saying that he was. I just don't want his help that much. Okay, I get he's trying to help, but I don't need his help. I'm good. I'm really good regardless. And he act like I don't know what I'm doing, or I know he's trying to help, and I'm fine. Really, I really am. Yes, I do. I know I'm fine because I have my family and my friends to guide me. You should try that sometime. I'm not saying that you don't have friends or family that loves you. I'm saying that You should trust in the family that and the friends that loved you for yourself. The most important thing is that you should find someone to love you for you. Find some people that love you for yourself. Yes, yes. I'm going to move on from that. Okay, let's move on from all of that. Okay, please, and don't comment about about things that saying that I'm not fine, or you think I'm saying that I'm bullying you, or you're bullying me, all that stuff. None of that stuff. Please, 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 and thank you. Stop telling me to answer the question, please. I'm moving on from I'm moving on from that. Okay, thank you. Anyway, Tobias is also. If you guys watch my channel, know of my season of Tobias. Is you may know Tobias is the main antagonist in a couple of episodes. You know, Tobias is the Tobias is has blue eyes in my series. You know, hey Ricardo, so anyway, Tobias is the main antagonist in one of my seasons. I I think it was season 4 or season 5. I think. If you guys know what season that Tobias was in my verse, that yeah, season 5. Thank you, thank you. It was thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, Tobias, and you saw that Tobias was killed off in my series as well because he was taken to the scrapyard by Darwin Douglas. So I'm gonna explain what happened to him. To be honest. Okay, after Tobias was taken to the scrapyard, so Tom had ordered the scrap foreman to take parts of Tobias off of him. However, there's a catch. Montague's engine, who was stored in Tobias this entire time, I'm now there's I want to get down to something too before I continue. Now, as you know, Tobias and Half Pariah exist in my universe. Except Toby has powers and stuff. Yeah, and the diesel that Toby killed was not Mavis, but it was Mavis's sister Mackenzie that I named the diesel. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah. Anyway, way Montague. Here's the thing: Montague thinks Toby was Tobias because since Montague knew that Toby was the last of his kind. At least he think he was the last of his kind. He thinks that Toby has his engine, and it was Tobias the entire time. And the reason Toby doesn't remember Montague is because Toby never actually met Montague. Because Toby did work at Laneth with his brothers, but he never met Montague because around those times Toby left Laneth and went to go to East Anglia where he met Henrietta. So yeah, that's the reason why Toby, you know, left, never met Montague. That's the reason. And anyway, Montague was so obsessed with trying to find his engine, so called his engine, that he jumped to conclusions a little bit because he was so mad hungry for his engine back. He was so mad hungry that he mistaken Toby for Tobias, and would explain why he fell into the sea. But here's the thing: Montague, and I'm going to explain how Montague didn't die. Montague didn't die because he did drown, but instead of killing him, it knocked him out. It knocked him completely out. And when a ship and when a crane boat was coming by, they claimed they saw something in the water. So they lift Montague up, and then they took him to crew where to get repaired. And now Montague works at on the Great Western Railway with a change engine, a change engine after realizing the error of his ways. And then and after that, Montague was Montague went to to a shop, the same workshop Percy was at before he was bought by the Fat Patrol all those years ago. And after that, so Tom had bought Montague to help run Doug's branch line for him. Well, yeah, around the time, and I want to explain something too about Doug and Oliver and Toad. So yeah, before I get to that, I'm going to get to continue. And Montague, at first, when Montague reunited with Toby didn't trust Montague because after what he did. However, Henrietta has a soft spot for Montague because she knows deep down he's a change engine. But Toby didn't believe him, and after for a while, Toby started to gain more and more trust of Montague. And now Toby and Montague are now firm friends, and now close and firm friends. So yeah. And now I'm gonna get on to Duck and Oliver. So around the time, Montague and Duck are separate engines in my universe, as well as you already know. So yeah, they're separate engines in my universe. And what happened to them during the Tobias thing? Tobias and Pariah. Sorry, I almost said arguments there. What happened to them in Tobias and Pariah is that they were on the Great Western Railway around those times. Doug, Oliver, and Toad went to the Great Western Railway around the time for a vacation, and they had completely no idea what was going on Sodor. So yeah, that's explained why they have made appearance in the Arcane Merchant, except Montague was Doug in that. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Don't worry. All right. So yeah, anyway, so that's what happened. That's what happened to Montague and what happened to Tobias and Pariah in my universe. So, yeah. Anyway, some of the Diesels were sold back to the mainland. So yeah. Anyway, continuing. And when Tobias and the Arcane Merchant hit, we introduced to Tobias, who's a new villain. And yeah, I love the way Oliver said it's my favorite line. Your life is over, but mine was just beginning. I love that. That was my favorite line from Oliver. So yeah, that movie was so peak actually. And I can't wait to see Tobias and the Birth Cathedral. So anyways, now we're gonna talk about Tobias and what happened to him after he got sent away. Tobias, after Donald Douglas took Tobias away, he didn't send. So Tom didn't send him away. He told Darwin Douglas to take him to the Sodor Islands to be cut up for scrap. Yeah. But here's the catch. As for Montague's engine was still in Tobias. So after the whole deal with the scrapping, Tobias was no longer alive. As for Montague's engine, was in Tobias. So Tom had Darwin Douglas and the Iowa strictly cut open the insides of Tobias to get Montague's engine back. So after the scrap owner gave Darwin Douglas a flatbed and put a special object on it, Darwin Douglas was told by the Fat Controller to store it into a museum. So right now, Montague's engine is now in the museum as we speak. It's not been scrapped. It's not been cut up. It's just put in a museum, in a Sodor museum. So now, Montague's engine, to this very day, Montague's engine is still at the museum as we speak, where it's been kept safe and no harm, no foul. Anyway, so that's what happened to Tobias. And Tobias, he was just dead. And when you saw Tobias in that later in the when you saw when okay, I'm gonna explain this. You saw Tobias when he was coming through Mara Station when James was passing by with two red coaches, express coaches actually. Tobias the ghost. Tobias a ghost. Tobias a ghost. He's a ghost. So yeah, Tobias is not coming. So yeah, Tobias is not coming back. He's not. He's not gonna be revived anytime soon. He's just gonna appear in flashbacks, ghost form sometimes if he ever did appear, and also he will actually just be in memories as well. So basically, he'll be in memories and flashbacks. So yeah. So yeah. And also so is the Diesel Montague as well. So anyway, you guys have it. If that's pretty much all I have so far. So, is there any questions? Is there any so like, I'm sorry, what Tobias Hunt, Montague, and Toby and Bolivar? Yes, he's still in Montague, Toby, and Bolivar's, aka now name is Ollie. Bolivar's name is now Ollie's for good. Ollie's memories for good. But but he won't entirely be seen. They won't be seen that much at all, since pretty much it's gonna be his last alive appearance. So yeah, he will only be in memories. So yeah, memories of flashbacks. That's good. Okay, I'm just reading what my friend right here says. Yeah, fun fact: Montague's engine has to put in a glass, in a big glass, so around it, so no one could steal it. But and it was wired up to bolts, so some lots of bolts, so that way Montague's engine wouldn't get stolen. So that's good. But yeah, Montague is now a good engine in my series. If you guys wondering, he's a good engine. He's actually close friends with me in my universe. He's close friends with me and Xavier. Pretty much everyone else on Soto was actually close friends. Since also Montague is Doug's half brother. So anyway, we're gonna take a quick break from the live stream again, and if you have any questions when I come back, be prepared. Okay. Hey guys, I'm back. Anyways, Um, yeah. So Multicue's a good engine in my universe. Don't worry. The three-man antagonist are Miguel, Tobias. Not well, through the seasons, it's Miguel, Tobias, and hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, sorry again. Sorry about that. My grandma needs me for something, but don't worry, I'm back. Anyway, hello. Good to see you. Anyway, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say here, but yeah. Anyway, so I was stretching. Anyway, yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna talk about the ships from the series. Yeah, ships are canon in my series. I want ships to be more sensible, make more sense actually. Uh, like the only ships I got are Thomas and Lady. Thomas and Lady are together in my universe as well. My friend Xavier, and he has a girlfriend named Ava, also canon. And Tomar as an OC. That's a story for another day. But yeah, uh, and Billy, that's also a story for another day. So yeah, so yeah. Anyway, it's pretty much nothing else I gotta say right now. So yeah, a lot of guys said I don't want I want the ships to make it more sense. Make it more sense. Like, um, I also the also ships I also have are Edward and Emily. Yes, Edward and Emily are together in my universe as well. They just haven't seen that much because they're busy with work and all that stuff. Since like Edward and Emily, it's like I heard that I think Emily's older than Edward actually by 1 year. Cause like I want like the shits to have make a little more sense to be honest. I think Edward and Emily would actually work because they're old engines and they were built in the 18, so 18. So yeah. Yeah. As well as James and Molly are also together in my universe as well. So yeah. Who else? What else? Uh Daisy and Volko are together. Mavis and Salty are together. Who else? Go and Rebecca are together. Who else? What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, I still need to work on some more details as well. But that's all I pretty much got. There's all the shit that are canon in my universe. So, and I also want to tell you guys something. Out of all the AUs that I've been working on, the only I think I'm starting to wonder the Castle Disaster the new story I was working on, and I'm still working on, not cancel. It's gonna be the last AU I'm gonna probably story AU I'm gonna make. So, yeah, I still haven't decided yet, but I think that's it. So anyway, let me see real quick before I think what else I can say. Let's see here. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Anyway, I really appreciate all you guys' support. I love you all so much. I really appreciate you all for supporting me and thanking and doing the and maybe feel like I'm a great person deep down inside on YouTube. It means so much to me. And thank you all for so much subscribers as well. It was so an honor to be a YouTuber. And I continue making videos to the day I die. Since I love being a YouTuber. So yeah. So yeah. Also something now before I end the live stream here, I want to say a couple things as well. One, on at the movie I'm gonna be. Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's something I want to get on to that. That's one of the things I want to get on to that too. One, Billy. Wait. A. Well. Ben's name is changed to Billy. So yeah. Yeah. Billy and Billy the Sour Tank Engine, like Billy the Orange Sour Tank Engine. Sorry. Um. Don't worry. Uh. Yes, they have the same name, but don't worry. Don't worry. People don't get them confused that much. Like some people say Billy Percy's brother or Billy the Orange Tank Engine so they won't get confused. So people on engine won't get them confused. So yeah, that's so yeah, so yeah, yeah. It's Billy and Charles. So don't worry, Billy the Orange Tank Engine still exists in my universe, and he's obviously Charlie's brother. So yeah, so yeah, that explains it. So if people want to figure out which Billy they're pronouncing, they'll say Percy's brother or Charlie's brother or Orange Tank Engine or Blue Sow Tank Engine or something like that. Yeah, you get what I mean. Anything that describes them, yeah, they'll figure it out. Since they are the only two Billies on Sodor. So yeah. Anyway, the next part is that after the movie, there will be another season. There'll be not a season, a series. There we go. There'll be another series called Tomar and the Sodor Engines. So yeah, be prepared for that. At and it will be and there'll be lots of episodes featuring me as the main character. So yeah, as supporting characters are not me, I'm sorry, are Thomas, Timothy, Xavier, Billy, Ricardo, Willow, and this other Alex, Goddess, who else? Uh Dylan, probably Dylan as well. And this is other character I'm very I'm very close with. So yeah, it's a she actually. So she'll be coming. So don't worry. So don't worry and be prepared. So yeah. Anyway, what else? So yeah, that's pretty much it really. I'm still work. I want. That's all I got actually. So yeah, Miguel the Dark Blue. No, Miguel won't. There's something I want to talk about. Miguel. Miguel probably won't appear in the series at all. Actually, hey, what happened to him is going to be on. It's going to be on the movie. So it's going to be on the movie. So be prepared for that too. Will explain why, and this will explain why Miguel won't be appearing at all in the new season. So series. I keep saying season. It's series. Sorry. Anyway, that's all I have for now. If you have any questions regarding my series, be is, except you, Miguel, because I know what you're gonna say. Because you're gonna ask me some stupid questions. So yeah, yeah, Miguel's to me. Yeah, yeah, and also Miguel is mean to me as well sometimes because he keeps he. I don't know, something's off about this guy. I just don't. I just don't. I just can't with him. So yeah, like I said, ask me any questions at all, except you, Miguel, at all. Don't answer me any questions. Don't answer me any questions because I knew you're gonna say. I knew you're gonna say about yourself, and yeah. And Caden, stop copying me and taking my photos. Okay. Hey Dylan, what's up? Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be a big move. It's gonna be a big movie, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna have voice actors as well, voicing their OCs and some other characters as well. But I haven't figured out the details yet. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'm gonna end the live stream right here, and I wanted to thank you all for supporting me and being on me in the live stream. And remember, everyone, Jesus loves you for yourself, and don't give up, and don't let nobody put you down. Okay, bye. See you all.